Autocracy Incorporated. The Dictators Who Want to Run the World. Author: Anne Applebaum. Published by Doubleday. Year of publication: 2024. Autocracy Incorporated, The Dictators Who Want to Run the World by Anne Applebaum, the winner of Pulitzer Prize, is a profound exploration of the modern autocratic regimes that collaborate to undermine democratic institutions worldwide. Applebaum, a Pulitzer Prize-winning historian and journalist, brings her extensive knowledge and sharp analytical skills to this timely and critical subject. The book is a wake-up call for democracies to recognize and counter the sophisticated strategies employed by these regimes. The network of autocracies. Applebaum begins by outlining how contemporary autocracies, despite their ideological differences, share common goals: the pursuit of power, wealth, and impunity. She describes a sophisticated network of kleptocratic financial structures, surveillance technologies, and professional propagandists that operate across multiple regimes, including China, Russia, and Iran. These regimes support each other through financial networks, technology exchanges, and coordinated propaganda efforts. This network is not bound by geography or ideology but by mutual interests and the desire to maintain control. Kleptocracy and corruption. A significant portion of the book is dedicated to exploring the concept of kleptocracy. Applebaum explains how these regimes use state resources for personal gain, creating a system where corruption is not just tolerated but institutionalized. She provides detailed case studies of various countries, illustrating how kleptocracy undermines the rule of law and erodes public trust in government institutions. The book delves into the mechanisms of kleptocracy, such as the use of shell companies, offshore accounts, and complex financial instruments to hide and launder money. Applebaum also discusses the role of oligarchs and business elites in supporting and benefiting from these corrupt systems. Surveillance and propaganda. Applebaum delves into the advanced surveillance technologies and propaganda techniques employed by autocratic regimes to control their populations and stifle dissent. She discusses the role of state-controlled media, social media manipulation, and the use of artificial intelligence to monitor and suppress opposition. The book highlights how these tools are used not only domestically but also to influence politics and public opinion in democratic countries. Applebaum provides examples of how autocracies use disinformation campaigns, cyber attacks, and other tactics to destabilize democracies and create confusion and distrust among citizens. Global impact. One of the key arguments in Autocracy Incorporated is the global nature of the threat posed by modern autocracies. Applebaum emphasizes that these regimes do not operate in isolation; their actions have far-reaching consequences for global democracy. She provides examples of how autocratic influence extends beyond borders, affecting international politics, economies, and even cultural institutions. The book discusses the role of international organizations, such as the United Nations and the European Union, in addressing the challenges posed by autocracies. Applebaum also examines the impact of autocratic regimes on global trade, security, and human rights. Call to action. In the final chapters, Applebaum calls for democracies to fundamentally reorient their policies to combat the influence of autocratic networks. She argues that traditional approaches to foreign policy and international relations are insufficient to address the challenges posed by these regimes. Instead, she advocates for a more coordinated and proactive strategy that includes strengthening democratic institutions, promoting transparency, and supporting civil society organizations. Applebaum emphasizes the importance of international cooperation and solidarity among democracies to counter the influence of autocracies. She also highlights the need for innovative approaches to countering disinformation and protecting the integrity of democratic processes. Conclusion. Autocracy Incorporated is a powerful and thought-provoking book that sheds light on the complex and interconnected nature of modern autocracies. Applebaum's thorough research and compelling writing make a strong case for the need to defend and strengthen democratic institutions in the face of this growing threat. The book serves as a call to action for policymakers, activists, and citizens to recognize the dangers posed by autocratic regimes and to take steps to protect and promote democracy. Reading Autocracy Incorporated is both enlightening and sobering. Applebaum's insights into the mechanisms of modern autocracies and their global impact are eye-opening. The book serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of democratic institutions and the importance of vigilance in protecting them. It also underscores the need for a renewed commitment to democratic values and principles in the face of rising authoritarianism. Applebaum's call to action is a timely and urgent reminder that the fight for democracy is far from over and that it requires constant effort and vigilance. The end.